Good morning, friends, and happy Wednesday. Today is the day that I go back to my doctor to get all of my results from my blood test that she took from me about 2 weeks ago. I had to go back in last week for a redraw. And she called me last Thursday with the results, and the results were not good. So she wants to sit down with me and try to get me on a type of, I wouldn't say diet, but just a lifestyle change, because a lot of stuff had come up and yeah, it's not good. But I've already kind of started doing all of the lifestyle changes myself after she told me what was going on last Thursday. So I myself took it upon myself. I just said that's like an Austin Powers movie. I took it upon myself to help myself. Anyway, I have taken it upon myself to make all those adjustments and changes on a daily basis from what she had told me the other day. So I've kind of already started that. Today I did not walk. Today was Wednesday, so I did not walk today. And basically what I did is I did 20 minutes of yoga in front of the TV. I just pulled up Yoga by Adriene on YouTube, and I put it on in my living room in there. I had my yoga mat out, and I just sat down and I did about 20 minutes of yoga with her this morning. So that was really nice. So I think that I'm going to dedicate Wednesdays to just maybe stretching and yoga. I don't know if that's going to be enough for me just one day or not, but I definitely know that I need a lot of the cardio because I have to lose the weight. So that is a mission that I am on. Brian is home this morning because he is waiting for a guy to come look at the car this morning. I guess the guy's supposed to be here around 9:30. So he's waiting for that guy to show up. I've already cleaned up the kitchen. I made my breakfast this morning. I had 4 strawberries. I had 1 scrambled egg, and I mixed pico de gallo inside of the scrambled egg, and it is so good. And then I had a 2 slices of bacon. I heard my son. I don't want him to wake up. He got home from work at like 6 o'clock this morning and he needs to sleep. Even though if he wakes up, he wakes up. But anyway, so I had 2 small pieces of bacon this morning for my breakfast, and that's what I have for breakfast this morning. So I got like my protein in with my eggs and my bacon, and I had fruit this morning. Oh, and plus I drank a small glass of that probiotic drink that I bought last week at the store. So I drink a glass of that every single morning, and I do that, and I take my other probiotic, and I take my Azo. And then I just fill up my water bottle, whichever one I'm going to use for the day. I just fill that up and start drinking water from that all day long. So I've already cleaned up the kitchen. I've already put the dishes in the dishwasher. Brian's outside washing his car. I'm gonna make up the bed, and then because it's like I said, 9 o'clock, and then I've got to get myself in the shower and get myself ready to go because my appointment's at 1:45. I need to leave here probably about 1 o'clock. So that's what I'm going to do. I wanted to stop off at my P.O. box today and check that. So that's another thing that I'm gonna do today. And then I have to start preparing for my other video in the series of my Amazon picks or whatever. So I'm gonna start preparing my other video for to film. So I got to gather up all my information and gather up all the items that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, I'm excited about this series. It's actually kind of fun because then it's like I get to put something together, and it's actually like 4 or 5 different videos of me sharing things that I have picked on Amazon that I really, really like. So and one of them is going to be my travel one, which is going to be fun. And then I just ordered a bunch of stuff too that came in. Some of it came in yesterday, and some of it's going to come in today. Extra stuff for my cruise, and then one extra thing for our travel to, where are we going next year? Italy. But obviously I haven't been able to use this yet so I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to share it anyway because I've heard some really great reviews about it. And so I'm gonna share that with you guys too. So stay tuned, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit the notification button, that way that you guys are notified when I do put up a new video, because this series is gonna be really, really fun. I'm so excited to share all of my Amazon picks with you guys. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and make up the bed, and I will check back in with you guys when I am probably on my way or ready to go to the doctor. See you then. Alrighty guys, so I am on my way to the doctor's office. I left a little bit early because I needed to stop off at Walgreens really quick. I needed to pick up some more extra strength Tylenol because that has seemed to help keep some of my like pain symptoms subsided, I guess. So I've been taking like the Tylenol as prescribed or whatever, and I actually been getting up like in the middle of the night and taking it because I start hurting about 3 o'clock in the morning. I start hurting really bad, and when I say hurting, it's like my nerves start it's something in my nerves or my joints or something, and it just causes my legs to start hurting, like my upper thighs, my calves, like my feet, my toes and stuff start to tingle, which is part of the problem that I'm having. So anyway, nonetheless, I stopped off and picked up some more of that because I was out, and then I also picked up a little, ouch, I'm trying to show you guys. I'm trying to show you guys and drive at the same time. It's probably not a good idea, but anyway, nonetheless. These nuts, which are just like a off-brand of nuts. I was gonna get like Planters nuts, but they were really expensive at the store, which this was expensive anyway, but not really, because like the medicine itself, like the Tylenol, was like $18, which is like crazy stupid. But anyway, again, I'm just kind of going off on nothing. But anyway, I don't like nuts. I don't like any type of peanut or nuts. Like I don't like cashews, I don't like almonds, I don't like pecans, I don't like pistachios. I just don't like nuts. The only type of nuts that I will eat are the like honey roasted nuts, and those are so good. I love those. Like I could eat those. I don't have a problem with those. But anything else, absolutely not. And sometimes I like have even a problem with these, just depending on how much of them are in my mouth. It's a texture thing for me. It's weird because I know and peanuts have like this, it's weird, I get it, but nonetheless, I'm not a big peanut fan, but I will eat these. Okay, so I don't know where I was going with that. I really just don't. But I am on the way to the doctor. Oh, another thing I was gonna say. Okay, so this dress, this is a little sundress that I have on. Absolutely love this sundress. I got it from Zulily. If there's a link to this dress, I will try to find it and put it in the description box below, but I'm not sure I will be able to do that. I'm gonna try. So anyway, I absolutely love this dress, and I did not want to wear this dress until our cruise. And I was just like, I had put on a pair of shorts, and I had put on that other shirt that I got yesterday, that black and white striped shirt or whatever, and that one was a little weird for me. It was real tight around my arms, which is bizarre, but like really big all over the place, like around my neck, my shoulders, and my gut areas. I'm like, I really didn't care for it that much, so I decided to take that off, and then I just kind of grabbed this because I'm like, oh, what the heck, I want to wear this. So if you guys see me wearing this again on our cruise, yeah, just know that I pretty much got it for the cruise only. But it is so cute, it is so soft. I love that it like kind of cinches up around the neck like this. I love these kind of like little sundresses. I actually have the other one I have like this too is like a blue, like a light blue ish color with the white polka dots. Super cute. Anyways, I have black sandals on with it. I'm in love with it. I absolutely love it. I could just like wear these cute little sundresses like all the time. So, like you guys know, I'm headed back to the doctor today. This is my like follow-up appointment from my blood work and everything from last week. And I normally don't go to follow-up appointments. I just feel that they're a waste of time and money. And this time I kind of feel the same because she kind of told me what was wrong over the phone last week, but she was so vague and so like brief on it that it's probably best that I go and sit down and talk to her a little bit more about it. So once I am out of there, I will like tell you guys what's going on, but most of you guys know I posted a picture on my Instagram account. If you guys aren't watching, I also posted it on my Facebook page. Basically I put a picture of me eating a salad, which I had made a salad the other day for lunch, and I said I have to start eating more of these or I'm gonna be on this, which was a picture of insulin. And yeah, so it's a big deal. And you know, I've noticed so many things, which I'm going to tell her about today. I've noticed like so many things that I've read the past couple of days regarding being insulin resistant, and I was like, oh my god, all of these things that have been occurring and happening to me is because of being insulin resistant, which I had known for a long time that I was probably hypoglycemic, which means that my blood sugar gets really, really low, which it does. So, I mean, that's something I'm going to talk to her about today too, because obviously that's part of the problem, part of the issue. So, anyhow, I'm going to head over to the doctor's office. I should be there in about 10 minutes. I will let you guys know everything as soon as I am out of there. So, yeah, I'll be there.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy.
Room now, and I guess I'm waiting for the doctor, obviously. So I guess it's just gonna be a few minutes before she comes back. They gave me a copy of all of my results and stuff, so I was just kind of looking over all of those, and pretty bad, but yeah, so now I just wait. Yay.
Building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Let up high, now we climb. Oh.
So I am out of the doctor and I feel so much better now that I went, and she was able to explain things to me a little bit better. Last week when she called me on the phone, she's actually like a really like fast talker anyway, and she'll like blah 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 blah, and she's just all crazy, doctors. And so she really kind of like scared the crap out of me last week, which with rightly so, but not so bad as to the fact where I'm like, I've already lost 2 pounds since I've seen her. It's like 37, 38, 39, wait, 37, 37, 38, 39, 40, actually 3 pounds since I've seen her, and which is a good thing, and I'm happy about that. But obviously my body can lose weight, and it's a really good thing. So basically it's just I'm gonna sit down with you guys in a little bit and talk to you guys about it. But right now I'm actually stopped at Taco Bell. I know, right? I'm at Taco Bell. I'm just picking up like a small chicken taco, or chicken, yeah, soft chicken taco really quick, because I needed like some food because I was hungry. But anyway, and a soft chicken taco is that bad for me to eat, so I can actually have this, and I've been so worried about it. But I basically need to lay off the carbs. I have to stick with 1,600 calories a day, or yeah, 1,600 calories a day, and lay off the carbs and just completely exercise my little butt off, or actually my big butt off. But I'll talk to you guys more about that later. I'll show you guys all of my blood results, and I'll tell you the reason why she was freaking out and the number for my insulin. So stay tuned. I will be back. I'm just gonna grab this little taco, eat it on my way home, and then alrighty guys, so I just got back from the doctor's office, and I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys a little bit about my blood work that they took 2 weeks ago, and then the blood work that she took last week that had to be redrawn. All right, so 2 weeks ago when I went into the doctor, I want to say this, and I'm going to tell you guys what I weigh, what my weight is, and this is all gonna make sense later on. Okay, well, well, maybe it not make sense, but because I hardly ever make sense. Anyway, okay. So now I feel like I have a booger. Do I have a booger? Okay. Anyway, moving on. All right. So 2 weeks ago when I went into the doctor, I weighed 240 pounds. And since then, well, after that, like I didn't do anything like to change my diet or my eating habits or anything like that, because besides just feeling yucky from menopause or whatever, I didn't know anything else was going on. So last week, you guys know that I went back for a redraw of my blood because the young lady forgot to send it off frozen, and it was an insulin blood draw and it had to be sent off frozen. So she called me last Thursday with the results, and she had told me that my insulin levels were at 35, which is 2 times higher than they should be. So at that time over the phone, she kind of like freaked me out. She's like, you're pre-diabetic, you got PCOS, you're gonna have to be on this medication, it's free, blah. I'm like, what? So there's like so many things that she said within a like 2-minute conversation on the phone. She goes, I'm gonna send you over to the front desk. You need to come in here. We need to sit down. We need to talk about this. We need to, like, you know, get you straightened out and get you on something or whatever to make sure that you're going to be okay. And I'm like, okay, fine. So basically it scared me. It scared me to death because she was like pre-diabetic, you know, you got it. So being pre-diabetic, that was like a scary, scary word for me because like, I don't want to be that, you know, I don't want that to be part of my life or who I am or something that I'm going to have to worry about for the rest of my life. So where was I at? So basically my body produces too much insulin, and therefore it causes me to gain weight because my body isn't producing it the right way. I guess that's how I understand it. So I'm not hypoglycemic, which I thought that I was, because sometimes like I will have to have some type of food because I'll start feeling like nauseous or tired or dizzy or whatever the case may be. And then as soon as I have something, like I will start feeling so much better, like a Coke or something. So I thought that my blood sugars were low. And she said, no, actually your sugars were great. Your sugars are fine. So let's just start with my cholesterol. So my cholesterol total was 200. They like it to be like below 200 and above 200 is really, really bad. Below 200 is really good. She wants me to get it back down. 199 would be great, but she wants me to get it down a little bit lower than that, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Did I ever tell you guys what I weighed today? No, I didn't. So backtrack, sorry. So today when I went in, I weighed 237. Did I tell you that I was 240 when I went in 2 weeks ago? So 240, now today is 237. And the reason why is because of her scare on Thursday, like completely put my like body into like shock. And I've like been working, I've been walking really hard, trying to lose weight, and I've been eating so much better. So that's probably why I lost the 3 pounds. Okay, so let's go back to the cholesterol. So the cholesterol was 200. She wants me to get that down. My triglycerides were like off the charts. They were at 208. And that was like a huge thing for her because my HDL was at 53, which was fine, she said. But my triglycerides were really high at 208. My LDL cholesterol was at 115. So those are the ones that she has all those like highlighted as bad. So I'm going to fold that so you can't see like my personal information. But she has like those things were like, I don't know if you can see it, but she has like those things like highlighted. So like my cholesterol, my triglycerides, my LDL, and then my non-HDL cholesterol was at 147. Okay, sorry for the distraction. Okay, so where did I leave off? That my non-HDL cholesterol was 147. Okay, so then we go over to, she did everything too. My thyroid was fine, so I was happy about that. So my thyroid is fine, so we can't blame my weight gain on thyroid. FSH was fine. The T4, estradiol, all T3. My hemoglobin A1C was fine. All that stuff was fine. So she was more or less concerned about the triglycerides being high, my cholesterol being right there on the border, and then my insulin being at 35. I'm gonna fold this so you guys can see it. So my insulin was at 35. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but insulin was at 35. And she goes, it's like 2 times the limit that she wants it to be, blah, 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 blah. So basically I am insulin resistant, and I kind of explained that a second ago. It's basically that my body's producing like way too much insulin. That's what's causing me to have weight gain. It's causing me to be sluggish on top of the menopause. And basically she kind of explained it like this, which makes a lot of sense. When women are pregnant, when women are pregnant, they worry about like, you know, diabetes with pregnancy or whatever. So they take those glucose tests just to make sure that the women are not like gonna get diabetes, or they get diabetes with pregnancy or whatever. It's kind of the same thing, borderline, with women and menopause. Women in menopause, your hormones are like all over the place, and that's kind of like not where, like, mine are all over the place, even though they're all good in a, like, my, you know, thyroid, my T4, all that good stuff. But insulin is a hormone, and that is like one of the hormones that's kind of just going all over the place, kind of wonky. Well, that is why I've been sluggish, I've been tired, my bones and my joints have been hurting me, obviously because I'm just not moving. Even though I feel like I'm energetic and I feel like I'm getting some stuff done, I have been for the past, I don't know, month or so, like, super tired, low energy. I think I said that to you guys the other day. I'm like, I just want to go to bed at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just like so tired. And by 9 o'clock, I'm like out. I'm like out like a light. And Brian's like, hey, and I'm like, you know, like sound asleep. So basically that's what it is. So basically she put me on is metformin. How many of you guys have ever heard of metformin? Are you guys on metformin? You guys know anybody who's been on metformin? It scares me, even though this is free, and it's a free medication, a free through Publix, because I can get it through Publix. Basically, it's to curb my appetite to want carbs. So I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you. So basically, metformin curbs your appetite to want carbs, which is a good thing. But she said that now it happens to some women and some women it doesn't. Some women take it like a Tic Tac, she said, and some women just like are gonna take it and it's gonna cause them to get sick. They're gonna have diarrhea, they're gonna be sick to their stomach or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want anything else that I'm gonna be sick with diarrhea with. I just don't. I mean, I already suffer from IBS as it is, but she said that my probiotic should help with that as well. But again, I just don't want to take something that's going to make me sick and make me continue to run to the bathroom. So I'm just like, do I want to take it? So basically, I'm going to try it. I haven't picked it up yet. I have to go to the pharmacy and pick it up. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to follow it like it says to follow it. I'm going to stick to the low carbs because she told me like less than 50 carbs a day. I mean, there's a lot of carbs and everything. So I'm like, I got to cut all that stuff back out. I can only have 16 calories a day. And then basically just walk, and exercise, which I have been. Yesterday, I walked, let's see, what did I walk yesterday? Let me pull this up on my fitness thingy here. And I drink water, like right here. This is this water right here, lemon water, all day long. But I can't have Diet Pop. I was like, I can't drink Cokes anymore because it's bad, but I can have a Diet Pop every once in a while. So I think I'm just going to have a Diet Pop when I want to have a Diet Pop. So let me go to my little map, my walk here. Okay, so Monday I walked 1.46 miles, and I'm going to tell you how many calories I burned with that. Let me see, can I pull that up too? So the calories that I burned with that was 189 calories. And that's what I did on Monday. So I walked for 26 minutes and 26:35. And then, excuse me, yesterday I did, I did 2.24 miles yesterday. I burned 294 calories and I walked for 39 minutes. That's pretty good. She wants me to at least get 30 minutes of good cardio exercise in a day. Now, she didn't say, you know, I could do if, she just wants me to work out a lot, a day, every day, just if I could. But I'm like, today I did yoga. She would really, she's like, you know, yoga's good for all that stuff if you're really trying to like, you know, just whatever. But she really wants me to get like cardio, workout, weight loss, walk. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I've been doing. So I think that's why, like, I've lost down that 3 pounds because I was very excited to step on their scale today to see what their scale said. So my scale here at home is right on target with their scale at the doctor's office. So I was like, boom. So I've lost 3 pounds since I seen her. And then when she saw that I had lost the 3 pounds today because they weighed me again and everything, she's like, oh, good for you. You lost 3 pounds since I actually talked to you last Thursday regarding all this. And she goes, basically I scared you to death. And I'm like, you kind of did. She goes, I didn't mean to. I'm like, well, in my mind, I'm like, you kind of did because you made me come back in here and you to talk about me, you know, talk about this stuff and all this good stuff, which you probably could have said over the phone, but whatever, nonetheless. Anyway, nonetheless, it's all fine. So basically, that stuff's just kind of crazy. And again, she not only chalked it up for, and she asked me, she goes, what do you think is causing this? And I'm like, well, probably my lack of exercise and the fact that I'm menopausal and I don't feel like it. And she goes, bingo. And she goes, but you have to like get up. And I told her, I said, just from walking yesterday, just from walking the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, I have felt so good. Like at 2 o'clock, I'm not dragging my feet. I don't want to go to bed. I'm full of energy. Obviously you guys can see that because I've been eating healthier, and when I say you guys can see that, I mean because I've actually done videos. I actually like did a video and put a video up for you guys to watch. So oh my gosh, it's been kind of like crazy. And yes, I've been hurting. My arm still hurts really, really bad. It's just my joints, and I have RA anyway, so all of this kind of like contributes to it. But I'm guessing like putting too much insulin into your body just causes a lot of things to happen as well, which is really, really crazy. So I really got to get that under control, and I'm going to get that under control, which I started already. And so I'm not exactly sure about the whole metformin thing. Like I said, I am going to try it. I am going to give it a try, but if it starts giving me like bad belly aches or whatever, and I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom all the time for diarrhea, I'm just like, I'm not all about that. Look, I've already kind of got IBS, and I've kind of got that under wraps with my or kind of under control with my probiotic that I've been taking, and I don't need something else to cause me to have diarrhea, you know what I mean? But this is definitely supposed to help. And she said that even with the metformin, she's like, you will drop 15 to 20 pounds like that. She goes, with taking that. And it's not like I want to, like, I don't want to do it so quickly, but I do want to, I don't know, it's just hard to say. It's hard to balance that out because I don't want to like have the craps every single time I like take it, you know what I mean? But she said basically if you don't have like a lot of carbs with it, then you'll be fine. But if you eat like a ton of carbs, she goes, you will be running to the bathroom like a lot. You will probably vomit. She goes, she kind of gave me like an example. I guess it's with people with alcoholics. They give people, I don't know, this pill when they're alcoholics or whatever to kind of, you know, trigger them to not want alcohol or crave alcohol. But if they take this pill and they have alcohol, she goes, they will throw up, they will vomit, they will have diarrhea, they will pretty much be crapping their brains out, because that's what it does. It's supposed to like keep you from doing that. So that's what that metformin is for, is to keep you from wanting all the carbs and stuff. So she said basically everything in moderation, which I already have done anyway. But you guys know how much I like my Muddy Buddies. So like if I have Muddy Buddies, I'm actually going to start separating them and putting them in like the amount that I could have for like the day or for my snack. Same with those little like cookie wafers that I like or whatever. I'm only going to eat, you know, enough that's going to be like for my day calorie count or whatever. But I also don't want to waste my calories in junk either, or waste my calories in what is a liquid or something like that, you know, eating or drinking my calories. I don't want to do all that. So I'm just always going to stick with my water. I'm just fine with sticking with water. I love my water. Like I said, I take it everywhere I go. As a matter of fact, it's almost gone. But yeah, so that's pretty much basically what this all boils down to. She freaked me out. She really, really freaked me out a little bit because she used the word, you're pre-diabetic. And I'm thinking, what is, so I'm like researching, and I went out and bought a book, The Insulin Resistant Diet. I went out and bought a book. Well, actually, I went out on Amazon. I went on Amazon and bought a book, and then it got delivered to my house. And I'm like, So, but this is good though. This is still like a good like reference for me because it helps. It gives me all of the stuff that I need, information that I need, like food wise, and it gives me like serving sizes and all this good stuff. It actually has a few recipes in here, which is really, really nice. This is a fat-free, no added sugar, 3-bean salad. This is a kashi lentil pilaf, a mushroom pilaf. There's so many like great recipes inside this book too. Plus it actually helps you with you know, the things that you can eat. So like, look, it tells you about pop, soda, cokes, whatever, however you guys say it. Talks about fish and shellfish and meats and poultries, which I am so not like a big like red meat eater anyway. Every once in a great while I like to have like a steak, and I do like my steaks fairly rare, but I'm more or less like a chicken, turkey, fish eater. I eat those things like all the time. I'm a huge veggie eater, but see, when I have veggies, like when I have broccoli or when I have cauliflower, I like to have a little dip. I like to dip it in like a little bit of ranch. But I'm actually going to try, which is, you know, a yogurt based type of dip. So I'm going to try to switch to that and see how well that works for me. But but with all this too, this is actually going to be a journey for me, and I'm going to actually share with all of my stuff with you guys, my journey on everything, and I'm going to, you know, start walking more. I'm going to share it more with you guys. And if you guys don't have what is it called? I can't remember. Menopause brain. Let's see, what is it called? Map My Walk. Do Map My Walk. I'm on there. You'll get like an alert, a beep, if I walk my miles. Brian, his always beeps on mine when he walks his miles. So it's like, oh good, so Brian did his miles, which is funny because he'll walk throughout the day. Like at work, he'll get outside and he'll walk around his parking lot or whatever. But I pretty much like to walk in the mornings first thing, get that done. So it's pretty much where my routine is going to be changing. So my routine is going to be, you know, waking up in the morning. As soon as he leaves at 7:30, my butt is out there walking. And yesterday when I was walking, it started raining, and right after I got done walking and I sat underneath my porch a little bit, it poured. So I'm like, I'm so glad that I got my steps in, my time in, my walk in. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go walk again tonight, because I did not get a walk in today because I thought I was gonna do yoga. Yoga was boring, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, how many times can you, like, you know, inhale, exhale? You know, how many times? And I didn't understand what she was meaning by, like, you know, push out that belly. I'm like, girl, my belly is already pushed out. I don't want to push it out anymore. Can I just inhale and hold the abs in or something like that? Because it's like crazy. She was like, I'm like, I can't do it. But she was good. And I understand the whole, like, the whole meaning behind yoga, because you want to like relax and you want to, but today was probably like a bad day to do that because Brian didn't leave for work until like 9:30, so he was here running in and out. It's like, oh, that was not a good day to do it. But anyway, so there you go. There is my update on my health issues. And again, she freaked me out, and I think they do that on purpose just so you can get back into the office. It was $80 today just for her to sit down and give me some information, some paperwork, some, what do they call them, handouts. So here's that metformin, an oral route. Oral information about the metformin. Is used to treat high blood pressure levels. High blood sugar levels that are caused by a type of mellitus or sugar diabetes called type 2 diabetes. But see, that's what she said. She's gonna treat me for that, and I don't even have it. So I don't know, you guys. I'm a little unsure. So let me know. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you guys have ever heard of metformin. Let me know if you guys take it. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys out there are nurses, and what do you guys think about this? Just tell me, let me know what you guys think. And I think that if I can get my insulin, oh, speaking of that, let me go back to that just a second. But if I can get all of this stuff down, I think I'll be okay. She wants me to come back in 3 months to have my insulin checked. So when I go back in 3 months, that should be very, very interesting. So the next 3 months, I got to kick butt and get weight loss and get my insulin down. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and sticking around and listening to this update. Sorry, my nose is itching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was informative for you. I will see you guys next time on Life and Lemons.